Hi guys, so today we're going to do my Paris Mani, and we're going to concentrate on doing this one today with the Eiffel Tower. I will show you the other two, the images and stuff that I did used for them. So these are the samples that I did, and I went ahead and left a couple of the pink lines, undone, so we can do those together, just, so you see how I did it. So anyway, right now we're going to concentrate on the Eiffel Tower one. And I used the first, so this is Moira number 40. And the first image I used was this one right here, which is upside down. This one right here that's got Salon in Paris real small, and that's what I did on my ring finger. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to use this one right here, and that's going to be the first one on the Eiffel Tower finger. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to use Maniology. They're black, straight up black. And I'm using my Clear Jelly Big Bling Stamper and my Bundle Monster Scraper. And I went ahead and, to save some time, did this in the white. And I used the True Gels Marshmallow White for that. But if you want to use regular polish, LA's polish, it's about the same white. And you can get it at Dollar Tree or whatever white that you like. So let's go ahead and let's get that stamped. And I'm just going to make sure I cover this. Now, this particular image is super, super fine lines, so hopefully we can get it, get it good enough. And I'm just using it on the right down here on this part, the bottom part, bottom third of that fingernail. So I'm going to roll over it. So, that pretty good. So we're going to put that. Okay, let me line it up. We have to leave enough room on here for our Eiffel Tower. So there we go. This gives a little more interest instead of just doing the Eiffel Tower, by itself on a white nail. So I'm going to go ahead and push down those little curly cues. Use my lint roller. Clean off my jelly stamper, and then we're going to do the Eiffel Tower. Now the Eiffel Tower is on a Bundle Monster round plate, and they're really inexpensive, these little round plates. So it's $4.19, and I will put all the information in the information box of all the plates and everything that I'm using. But we're going to use this little Eiffel Tower here, and in real small fine writing it says Paris. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. We're going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to turn it towards you and make sure I get it covered in black stamping polish. And then we're going to go ahead and swipe it and roll it. And it's pretty fine. Can you see it this way? Yeah, it's pretty fine lines. And so we're just going to line that up to the center of this the best that we can. And you want to try and get that. Now you might have to overlap it a little bit because your nail is probably going to be smaller because I used a really big one. So there it is. And we're just going to kind of gently roll it off. And I think we got our Paris and everything on there pretty darn good, actually. And of course you could do, a color background too if you wanted to. See the Paris? And then you could do a gel top coat over this, or you can do Bundle Monster Smudge Free top coat, which is what I'm going to do. I think I'll let it dry just a minute. And while we're waiting for that to dry, I think I'm going to go ahead and show you, we'll go ahead and finish these pink lines on this one. And let's put this over here for a minute. That there. And I just used, some craft acrylic paint. I'll put the name of this on there too. And my detail brush, it's kind of a short striper brush, but it's by Light Elegance. It's called a Gel Art Brush. And I'm just gonna, I got a little tile over here too, and I'm just gonna kind of wipe off the excess. Maybe get a little bit more. Okay, and so all I did was, I'm just going to, hopefully you can see this, turn it to the side and just swipe it down the middle. It's a little trickier doing this when you're doing a tutorial, but I think I can get it pretty good. So you just get, you know, just get it as good as you can. And then we'll do this, there's one more over here. Now if you could water it down if you want it more of a watercolor, you know, a little more faded looking. So let's line it up. I know my hand's shaking. I think I need to eat. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we got all of our pink lines in there. I got my little cup of water over there. So we want to let that dry good, you know, and then you just put a top coat. You can put a gel top coat also on this one, or this one you can do a Bundle Monster smudge free as well if you know, are using regular polish, sticking with regular polish. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and let that dry. I'm going to put that over here on my, you know, my sample deal. And it probably is actually pretty dry now, so maybe I will go ahead and put, here, let's put our smudge free, get our smudge free and put some on here and get this covered. We'll just kind of swipe it down, you know, make sure you have a fair amount on here. And no smudges. There we go. Looks awesome. So the only thing else that I did was I framed these nails with black acrylic paint. So, you know, so I've already done that on, you know, this one here. Now this one in this image, so here it is, it already has a frame on it, but most of us, you know, we're gonna not, when we stamp this on our nail's not big enough to get that whole frame, so you're gonna have to paint it in. So I, you know, already did it on this one, and then I put the little doodah, and you can put glue, or you can use, you know, gel top coat, put a dab on there, and then put your little doodah on there, and then set it, you know, for 60 seconds in your LED, or just do glue. But it does, I think, last better if you use the gel top coat. So that one goes there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint, we're going to frame this in. So let's get this out of the way, and we'll get our black acrylic paint, and my striper brush is right here, and we're just gonna, you know, and you can just, if you have a tile, just kind of take off any excess that you think you don't want. Now, as you can see on mine, I did it, you know, thicker on top. I don't think we're going to need to do this, but you can if you want to, you know, on your own. Oops, dang it. I tried to move it so you could see it, and I swiped a little spot. So we're just going to do it, you know, do it as good as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it's still going to be pretty. Let me see if I'm getting it straight or not. Maybe I better do it my way first. Do the line, and then I can fill it in. Fill it in, facing your direction. So, you know, and you might even be able to do this better than me. I can definitely do better when I'm facing the right direction. Not doing a tutorial. Anyway, we got it covered in. That's good. for the top part. And then for the sides, you're just gonna, you know, basically do the same. We're just gonna go down. Let me see, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, I don't know, maybe, let me try it. Let me try doing it this way. Let's see if maybe you can see what I'm doing. So just carefully swipe it along the side. Now on your own nail, I would, if you have some latex, I would put that around your, you know, cuticle and your finger and everything to protect it from the, it'd be easier for cleanup. And then I'll do the other side, just swipe it along the other side. Just like that. Oops. I went out a little bit. That's okay. You can fix it. Okay. I'm going to straighten it just a little bit right there. Okay. That's good. All right. Hold it a second. There we go. Okay. So there's one side. There's the other side. And when you're doing it up at the cuticle, you know, on your own nail, you're definitely going to want to make sure you got the latex around it. It'd be the easiest way to clean it up. And then just, you know, swipe down on the bottom, and you can do it as thin or thick as you want to. Okay, and there we've got it framed, which is what I did on mine. And then just put your, you know, let it dry a few minutes and then put your top coat on it. Okay, so I'm going to show you, let's see, yeah, I'm going to show you also how I did my little doodah there too. So we're just going to go ahead and put some clear gel is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some top coat on there. I want to make sure that this one is dry enough, I hope. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little dab on here. Just a little dab of gel, top coat. And then these are the little things I use. I'll show you in a second. I'll turn it your way in a second, but I have one sitting up there ready to go. And it has a little, you know, sticker, a thing you can pick it up with, a picker-upper. But I like this one. I think it works better. It's called Quick Stick. You can get it where you get, you know, at sewing places. And it's by We Are, like we, and then an R. Anyway, it's kind of, I don't know, it's got a putty, sticky thing, and it works pretty good for picking up these little doodahs. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick it, you know, at the top, about in the middle, and use my little pusher to make sure it's centered better. There we go. And then we just set it in the LED light. Move this out of the way. We'll take this off and set it for 60 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, depending on what kind you're using. And these are there. Now you can see them a little better, maybe. And they're just those, you know, little metal. I just call them doodahs. I don't know what you call them actually. They come in really pretty colors. And this is the picker-upper that comes with it, but I like the one I showed you better. You know, but whatever works for you. You know, if you have a Cortan or whatever you have. So as soon as that's done, I will show you, and I'm going to go ahead and swipe some of this top coat also over this one here where we painted it. Okay, and there we go. And then this little guy is right there. Okay, and so those, maybe if I put them closer together, might be easier to see. So those are the different ones that I did on this Paris Mani, and I just love it. It's so fun, easy to do, and you could see. And so I hope you give it a try and have fun with it. And like I said, I will put all the information in the information box of everything I used. And please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you will get a notice on my next new video, which will be really soon. So have fun. Thanks. Bye, guys.